Can you do the can? Because Link can. This is Link to the Past. More of it. This time with a lot less exploration and a lot more traveling to dungeons. I'm redxparasite, and guards annoy me. So we're heading for the second dungeon of the Dark Worlds. Enough of the exploring already. We're getting straight down to it and delving into something a lot less annoying than the last dungeon. This one's gonna take, see how much less energy? Probably a lot. I don't feel like crunching the exact numbers, even though I don't know how you do that, but... Right switch. Release the flood. What is the left? I wonder what the left switch does. Oh, should I pull it? What? Wrong noise. Holy crap, it's raining bombs! I was lucky to get out of there alive. I didn't even get hit by the bombs, I got hit by the stupid enemy. Hey look, it's that one fish. Yep, that fish. I hate fish, I hate you. Formally. So now that we've lowered the water level, we're going to be going to the Dark Worlds via the portal that we left not too long ago. And head into the dungeon. So this is... the sewer system is actually the dungeon in the Dark World. Who knew? So, getting out my bow and arrows, because they're quite handy. Now that the water is up, I can get over here, which means we can progress. Although, I have to be alive to do that. So, killing one of these bugs, presumably, or killing all three of them, will allow you to magically make a treasure chest appear and get the key. The key. It's a particularly annoying room with a bombable wall. Bomb plus bombable wall equals passageway. Zelda edition. Zelda addition. Ugh. So I died again. Apparently, fairies only actually heal you 7 hearts. I was wrong about it being 8. So, 1 less heart for me. Another less heart for me because that enemy feels like being a jerk. Haha! Treasure chest! What's inside? It's a map. It's a cartograph. Let's read it. So, compared to the last dungeon, I think this has like a similar number of floors. I shouldn't even be talking about the last dungeon. Why am I still talking about the last dungeon? It's done with. It's over. It's through. I killed it. Or at least the boss and some of the enemies. So let's see. Interesting things about this dungeon. Balls of water that reflect off of walls. Those things, which we saw in the last dungeon. No less annoying this time. So I came into this room, I was thinking, oh crap, there's so many enemies, I have one heart, I don't think I can... Just gonna avoid them. Oh look, another key door. Key? Key? Nothing. It must be in the other room. Through that doorway. Yes, this doorway. And key. It's magical. Fantastical. So we can now go through here, and we're going to see basically the main gimmick of this dungeon is these switches, which will allow water to flow into the area. So once I actually hit the switch from the correct side, which is the right side. The right side is the right side. Well, it'll let the water into the area, and then once we go back in that room, hopefully the cutscene ends, and I get my bombs back out, so I can bomb this wall. We realize that the water has risen. I know it's amazing, but water goes through doors. You know, water flowing. Physics, yeah. So now we can actually swim up to that ladder, which is incomplete. somebody just didn't feel like completing that layer. Just like, you know, I built the top half of it. I'll get back to it after lunch. So there, the main item for this the main item for this for this dungeon is in that treasure chest. What could it be? I have no idea. Actually, I do have an idea, but I didn't. Yes. How many times do I jump in the water before I realize jumping in the water won't quite work? Once. Twice. Okay, only 2. I'm starting to learn that when things don't work, I should just do something else. I know I'm getting better at the whole avoiding insanity. So we're now headed down into this lower area of the dungeon. Well, lower. Yeah, whatever. From the behind, stabbed in the back. Even though those things don't have swords. It hit me with its nose in the back, which is a lot less threatening. So I was seeing if any of these would give me hearts. Give me hearts. Of course not. I was waiting for that guy to appear. There we go. So I could actually hit him and then go in the corridor and kill that thing before I got hit again. So the point of this area, I have no clue. It's just this random loop. Like, oh right, the key. Or the compass. That's right. That's what the point of this area is. You get the compass from here. All that work and you think that there's absolutely nothing, there's like no point, and then you get a compass, which shows you where the boss is, which really isn't much anyways. Locked. Big key. Yeah, I'm getting used to this by now. Actually, I think recently I've been finding the treasure chest before I found the big key. And I've known where the treasure chest will be like, oh, okay, I got the big key now. Die. So I don't really know what the big difference between the red ones and the blue ones are, the skeletons, but they can both be killed by pots or skulls, so it doesn't really matter. Since I can't push any of these yet, so I'm gonna go here and get another key. So once we get this key, we have to go back and find a key door, which is on the other side of the dungeon. I'm trying to avoid this thing, and then I end up getting hit by it. Have to go back and get the key. So let's go back and get that, and then just get out of here without getting hit by the worm. The worm made out of fireballs. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the fireball worm. Henceforth, that enemy shall be known as the fireball worm. Back to swimming. I don't really like the swimming in this game. I don't know, it's a little... it just doesn't work. Just my personal opinion. For the sake of my personal opinion. So now that we have this key, let's go find something that we can use it on. Oh wait, something that we can use it on isn't over here. Yes, I went the wrong direction again, but that's hardly surprising, is it? Right? So hardly surprising that I went the wrong direction twice in a row. Haha, save states. Let's playing convenience. Which tries the emulation convenience. So there's the door that I'm looking for. So this is me being picky about my hearts, because I want to have as many of them as I possibly can. So getting hit is not a good way to do that. Because getting hit subtracts hearts from your counter. And subtraction is bad, at least in this case. This is very complicated math compared to the calculus that I was doing earlier. So, let's hit that switch with my boomerang, which can't go through walls, but I can go through those. So, hooray for more health, and then I'm gonna be smarter this time and hit the switch from down here so that I don't get hit by the spike. Let's get the water flowing. Blah blah blah, cutscene, water filling up. Nothing original. Okay, let's wait for this thing to get out of our way. The floating jellyfish that don't require water. Video game logic for the win. So we're back in here, but now it has water. So let's go swim into the other side over those blocks. And go out and see what's inside this skull. Yay, a heart. Hooray. Hearts are good because they add to your life counter. Enemies are not good because they subtract from it. So your lesson in Zelda math has been provided by me. Oops. Well, that was wrong. Link, I mean, come on. Block puzzle, it wasn't even that hard. Is there anything over here? Of course not. Let's just load the room again. Not like that. Kinda like that. Say safe states make everything better. Even though it's not necessarily a true statement. Link, you did it again! I am starting to be very disappointed in your puzzle-solving abilities. Even though they're technically mine. Let's just go up the staircase. Yay! Stairs! So now we're gonna be the highest that we can get in this dungeon, which is the first floor. And basically the whole point of this area is so that you can fall down to a lower area. Haha, Treasure Trove Life Edition. Wonderful. Let's keep on going. I swear they ripped that thing straight from Mario. That, spinny fireball thingy. Which I don't feel like naming. Ha 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 ha! I am now 20 rupees richer. Which would actually mean something if I was in India or there's one other country that I'm forgetting that uses rupees as their currency. Let's push these again, correctly this time. Hey, I did it on the first try. Yay! Go Link! My faith in you is being slowly restored. I really don't know why they put that block there, just because it's superfluous, really. It just takes up time. And only like a second at that. Well, great. We need the switch to be red instead of blue. Too bad I didn't know about that when I was back by the switch, so we're just gonna have to go back and press it again, or activate it. The good thing, though, is that they do have these blue ones down right here, so that you can, at least getting back to it one way is a little bit easier. But of course, once I activate the switch, then I have to go back the long way. Which would not be that way. That would be the infinitely long way, because it will get me nowhere. well, actually, it'll get me somewhere, it just won't be that far. I don't know why I loaded my save state there. I have to go back, get the rupees again, and then not have to go back up to the other side. Because it's unnecessary. Collect some rupees from the enemies. I made a rhyme. So let's go back and do this again. Yep. We're at it again. But in the next episode, so see you then.